We have been blessed today with 2 chapters of Magi. Have you seen these fucking badasses? I've got to control myself. Yeah, being blessed with 2 chapters. Yeah, I mean, I wish they were weekly and I wish they were fucking on time, but yeah, it means the double hype. And I'm pretty hyped. I'm pretty hyped right now. I really can't control it. And I absolutely love it for what they're actually doing in these chapters. And I officially lost my shit like when I found out what was going on in these chapters, because I didn't realize the spoilers or oh my god, let me just get straight in, and I'm going to start off with 258. So we have Alibaba and Hakuryu going into it, unleash their extreme magic. It's like Alibaba using the same one that he used against, like, taking on with Father, like when he was going in there, Magna Star, he's like going in, like, let's fucking go like that. He's like, I'm ready to take you down. And it's like, one thing, like, and I love, is just that the art was fucking fantastic in this chapter. Like, both chapters were fucking amazing in art, but I think definitely as well, one thing to express is that one panel with just Alibaba holding the sword like that, just the one eye, and just fucking charging the flames. He's, I'm ready. He's like, I ain't taking this fucking, like, no fucking shits now. I'm going serious on you, Hakuryu. And then as well, like, he activates the bellular extreme magic. Hakuryu was like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Like, using the extreme magic and finding out what this thing does, what his extreme magic does, Belial's magic. This extreme magic is a roar that devours all the senses of anyone caught inside the area that he releases it in there. And he's like, I'm taking you fucking with me. Like that, I'm taking you with me. And they just have a huge fucking slash. It's like, even like when fucking Judal is there, it's like, oh my fucking god, what the fuck just happened? And you see that fucking Hakuryu is missing his legs. He's missing his fucking legs. They're completely burnt off. He just cut them to the fucking crisp. And they're like, oh my god, this fight ended. Even Aladdin's like shocked. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck happened? And then he turns out Alibaba like that. And he's like, Alibaba's just standing there like nothing. And at first I was like, when I first saw this chapter just on its own, I was like, come on, fucking Alibaba won. Hakuryu was like with his legs, like, come the fuck up. But it got fucking crazier than that. I mean, it was a fucking amazing chapter just thinking of that. But like when it took time to speak of that without seeing anything that was happening in the world, it was like, oh my god, fucking shit. And then 259, Hakuryu is the winner. He won that match. And it's like, what are you talking about? You lost your legs. Like, no, Belial. We find out what really happened during that fight. As he cut his legs, he got the scythe and he fucking doused that right in Alibaba's skull, right in there. It's like, yeah, you can't use that stuff anymore. But not to mention, it's like he's got all his senses gone. His entire body is encaged with this, like, the extreme magic. And it's like, you just see that, like, he isn't the person he is anymore. His, like, spirit is in another dimension that even a Hakuryu doesn't even know where it goes. It's like his body will still act normally. It will still do its normal duties, but it's like that thing is completely gone. That is not the man Alibaba there anymore. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. And it's like, how does Hakuryu just end that? Oh, he fucking laughs. He's just laughing his ass off. It's like, I won. Cause it's like, now I can, like, make it, we'll make, like, take a few legs and we'll call it even. He's just laughing his ass off like a fucking evil villain. You're like, fucking Alibaba can never be the same. So, like, if Aladdin, like, I can only see Solomon's magic and he dies, like, somehow learns about this dimension and, like, drags Alibaba's spirit out there. That's the only way I can see about at the moment. I'm like, oh my god, we cannot have fucking Alibaba back anymore. It's like, what the fuck is happening? And then even, like, he's saying, yo, finish this up, like, Judal. We got some stuff to do. And fucking Judal summoning a fucking medium. He's like, I'm going all in. I don't give a fuck. Like that. He's like, I'm just going to take everything with me. Like that. And it's like, he doesn't care what he becomes. If he becomes father, another one. Even Aladdin's like, oh my god, not another one. It's like, oh shit. it's like we just like it's only been like a year or two since we dealt with the last father, and now we've got another one coming here. It's like another one's come to fuck up your day. Like, oh my god. And it's like, to stop Jadal, Aladdin's gonna have to use Ugo's ultimate magic that he made for Solomon. He's saying, I've got to use this. I've got to do this. Although this could cost me my individuality, like, because, you know, he hasn't got the power to do this. He's like, he's going to be pushing his body to the absolute extreme, trying to learn how to use magic, control it, and it's like, he's going to have to use that. But by fucking using a Sanugo, punching fucking Judal into the sky, and then he's like there having a huge, massive, just giant Dragon Ball Z style, like, power struggle, blast attack, and it's like, he plans to keep this going on for all eternity. Aladdin's like, I'm going to do this for all eternity. I don't care. Like, to make sure to stop you from this crazy rampage. And it's like, and one thing they notice with Jadal is that, especially saying, like, his power isn't depleting. So this must be the ultimate magic where it's just like, it's never going to wrap up. It's never going to end. They're just going to have a countless one unless, like, you know, the medium runs out. And I'm like, oh my, this is just such a fucking amazing fight. I fucking love it. It's amazing. And this is why I always say, people, that fucking Magi is my favorite show. Like, it's my favorite show. It's my favorite manga to read. It's just so fucking incredible. it's just so fucking good. I love it a lot. It's a ton of fucking just excitement, and I honestly love it. Now, honestly, for the first chapter, I will not lie, I'm counting these as their own separate chapters. I fucking love, like, 258 on its own, but I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit salty about, well, like, really, did Alibaba want, like, what's he gonna do? He's not just gonna come back with, like, a leg or something. Even so, it was a sick fucking fight. I can't ignore that, though, about the whole, like, thinking about Hakuri was down, so overall, I say I give that one like a 9 to a 9.5. It was there. It was just there. But that thing about Alibaba really did hurt me in that chapter when I read that. Now, going into the next chapter, though, that was a fucking 10. Finding out all that shit, knowing that we can get, like, no more Alibaba. Find out Jadal's trying to somehow a whole medium, the whole power clash. Amazing. It's fucking 10. I wish I could get the higher scores. I wish there was not more than a 10 out of 10. We could just give it a fucking 15 out of 10 or something like that. But fucking just fucking say it. Magi greatness. It took this man, a former friend, to take him down. I fucking love this series, and I hope you guys do too. And that's all from me. I want to thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.